Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney, and if you are in the US, I hope you had a lovely Thanksgiving yesterday and that you are staying out of the fray of Black Friday shopping unless you are safely in your own home doing it online. And then I hope you're getting all the Christmas gift deals that your heart desires. I don't know. I've got a fun video for you today. I think I had mentioned I've been doing quite a bit of pattern testing here recently. And one of those patterns is this Dionne Duster by Sew Altered Style. This is their third pattern that they have released, and they're releasing it today on Black Friday. So I've got a link down below for the cardigan. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. I really don't. But what I was kind of thinking was that, do I really need another cardigan pattern? I've got so many. I did not realize that I needed a duster in my life until I tested this duster, and now it's all I want to wear. So let's talk about the pattern a little bit. I've actually made two, one in the duster length and one in just the long length. But let's kind of talk about it, and then I'm going to style it 4 different ways for you. I could have done so many more. I just had to stop myself and put some constraints because it was getting a little out of hand. But anyway, let's talk about the cardigan. So there are 2 views. And I'm going to pop a picture of the line drawings right here, but they have a view A and a view B. View A has these lovely balloon sleeves, and both are shown in the duster length, and I'll talk about that in just a second. View A has the pockets in the front, and then it's banded in the band that goes all the way around the neck. And then view B has straighter sleeves, and then has a thinner band around the front. It does not have the pockets, and you could put buttons and buttonholes into view B if you would like. There's directions and stuff for that. Okay, both cardigans can be made in 3 different lengths. There is a cutting line for a cropped length, a cutting line for a long length, and then a cutting line for, or you could just go all the way down, I guess, for a duster length. And the duster length has these wonderful side slits to allow for ease of walking. I was assigned the duster length, and I am so glad that I was because, again, it's all I want to wear. It's what I'm wearing right now. It also, as with the other, well, this is the 3rd Sew Altered pattern that's been released. The first one was a camisole, and then the second one was just a skirt. But the camisole had options for CD cup sizing as well, and so does this. So you can do the fuller bust or fuller cup size for the front. I have sewn a size 10 with the CD cup, the larger cup size. And it's kind of, it could definitely, sorry, it's pulling on my cardigan. It's supposed to start buttoning about here all the way down if you want to put buttons. I never button my cardigans, so I didn't really see the need. So it does close a little bit more than, say, like the Blackwood cardigan that's meant to be worn open all the time. I have seen so many beautiful views of this being in the tester group with all the different views and hem lengths and everything else. This is just such a wonderful pattern. Now the link that I do have below is an affiliate link. I do have affiliate links with Sew Altered Style, but again, all opinions of course are my own, and as you're gonna see, I'm just really loving this duster cardigan. Now, I did make a duster kind of a knit jacket last year. It was a Mimi G navy blue one that you guys might remember seeing. It had little pockets. I made mine in a thicker Ponte knit. And that was definitely more of a jacket. This is definitely just a cardigan, something that I would throw over things. I wouldn't necessarily, well, I guess if it was starting to get warmer like in the spring or just starting to get cold in the fall, you could just throw a scarf on with it and be good to go as far as just an extra layer. But in the winter, I will probably actually wear my Romana coat over it. I've made the By Hand London Romana coat that's a long duster length wool coat that I absolutely love. But anyway, that's another day. So anyway, I made this one, and actually I got this knit. It is a poly rayon cotton blend, I believe, from Joann Fabrics, and it's got a little bit of a texture. If you can kind of see, it kind of has a, yeah, just kind of a texture on it. I fell in love with the color though. I'm just really all about the camel as a neutral right now, camel and chocolate brown since I colored my hair darker. So that's another reason I'm just really loving the color. I find that's going with everything that I've been making. And again, the duster length just really took me by surprise how much I liked it. All right, so let's talk about styling the duster cardigan. So I went to our good old friend Pinterest and pulled some images, and then I just went into my closet and used those images as just inspiration and went from there. So the first image I want to show you is this one with the gal that has kind of the distressed jeans. What I liked about this, I loved the distressed jeans with the duster, and then she has a heel on. I just like the juxtaposition of the distressed jeans with a nicer, like, tailored heel. I don't do stilettos though, so I did not opt for a stiletto shoe. And then I liked the pushed up sleeves that with the duster. So what I did is I went to my closet, and I will show you footage of myself wearing this outfit, and got my Megan Nielsen Dawn jeans that are distressed. They're the ones that I made from the men's pair of jeans that I had thrifted. And then I put just my white button-down shirt that's a really old McCall's pattern. It's been discontinued for a while. I'll have links down below to all the patterns that I'm wearing. Everything is me made that I've got on clothing-wise for all these looks, but I'll have links to all the patterns down below. But again, this one is out of print. I'll write the number though if you wanted to search Etsy. It's a really good shirt pattern, but there's probably new ones that are just as good. It's a cup size one, but anyway. My white button-down shirt, and I love it layered on top of this cardigan, and then I've just got a fun pop of color, the aqua at the belt, which was thrifted, and then my thrifted animal print shoes. We're gonna call them animal print shoes. I don't know if that's what they're intended to be, but we're gonna call them that. I'm obsessed with these. So this gives me the heel, but it's still a block heel, so they're much more comfortable to wear. Also, I put inserts into them, so they're much more comfortable to wear than like a stiletto, like what the inspiration post had on with it. All right, the next outfit, I guess, is I really enjoyed the way that this gal has kind of a midi-length dress on with the booties. Now, it's hard to tell how tall these people are in real life. That is inspiration that you're pulling from Pinterest, but I can't wear like a dark color dress and then a dark color shoe, like a booty. I find that it just, like a midi, I guess I should say, a midi skirt. It just chops my leg off. You just have to be very, very careful with proportions because my legs are so short. But I do love my sock boots because I find that they're very similar in color. They're actually like a blush pink, but my skin's also a blush pink. So I find that they just really elongate the leg instead of cutting it off. So I did, and instead of a midi dress, I paired it with my midi skirt and top combo that you guys saw from my Sew Swap Share Challenge, which is a simplicity pattern. Again, I'll leave the, the links down below for what that is. But I think that gives the idea of kind of a fitted midi dress. And then again, I love it with the booties. And these booties, I feel like, don't cut my leg off because they just kind of look like an elongation of my leg. But I love this combination together. And actually, a really long, chunky necklace would be really pretty with this outfit. I'm kind of mad that I didn't throw one on. But I think that this would be fantastic just, you know, for breakfast or lunch out with friends, a date night, that kind of thing. I really, I love these boots, and I love the outfit that this goes with as well. All right, number 3. This is also kind of going towards the midi dress with the longer cardigan on top, but this time I paired it with, it's a wrap dress that I paired my Erica Seamwork Patterns Erica wrap dress. I love the colors together because I kind of have this camel color in that print. And then I just put on my Oxblood boots that I've recently bought for this year that have been getting a ton of wear so far. It was the best buy of the season. Well, I don't know. My animal print shoes also, because those were thrifted, those were also a really good buy of the season. But anyway, I just love that this could definitely go for a little colder, and it allows me, because this dress does have like an elbow length sleeve, it allows me to wear this dress a little more into the deep winter, and you could throw a scarf on over it too, and it would be really, really cute. And even layer a long coat over it if you're gonna be outside. Just, you know, layer, 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 and I think that you could definitely make this work, but I just really love the way that this one pulled together too, and I just love this wrap dress. It's one of my favorites. So anytime I can pair it with anything, I'm game. Okay, and then the last look I've got for you, this Pinterest look, you'll notice that she's got her tennis shoes on, she's got a midi-length skirt on with a shirt, but I decided to do my sequin skirt because I haven't been wearing that as much as I want to. So just finding new ways to wear that, and I do love the differences in the hem lengths. I think the shorter hem length of the skirt with the longer hem length of the duster, actually I'm still wearing that outfit right now, is just a really great, visually appealing. And then of course, I mean, anytime you throw sneakers on with anything, number one, I like the juxtaposition of the more formal sequined skirt with the tennis shoes. I just really like that look. I don't know that it's necessarily the most flattering on my leg, but I don't really care. Sometimes it's fun to break the rules, and again, it's so comfortable. Yeah, I think that I would definitely rock this outfit out for like one of the kids' concerts, or even just breakfast out. Why not wear your sparkly stuff for more casual events? I think it would also be cute with like a gray t-shirt tucked into the skirt. I don't have one of those. I'm noticing my t-shirts, I have a lot of turtlenecks, but my t-shirts, I need a rehaul of my t-shirts. I need to find a really good pattern that I really love. So anyway. But that is how I interpreted this gal's look from Pinterest. So I also just really love this idea. And again, I was in my closet having a lot of fun trying on things. I have my leopard print midi skirt that is the Megan Nielsen Waddle that I don't know if you guys remember that one. I mean, I could pair that with, I mean, it was just sky's the limit. Not to mention skinny jeans. So like I said, I made a second cardigan, and I had this velvet, this stretch velvet or knit velvet in my stash, and actually I got it for free. I got it when I ordered I was ordering some coating from Fabric Mart, and this was like last year, and the deal at the time was, I think the wool was on sale. In fact, it's the camel wool for my sister's coat that's been sitting back there forever now. But they had like a mystery bundle of fabric that they sent. They do that every now and again. You just get a bundle of yardage that's just part of the promotion. And I got a few kind of odd things. One of the things I got though in that bundle was my faux leather that I used to make that that Mimi G moto jacket, which turned out fantastic. But then I had this stretch knit velvet, which I didn't have enough. I would have loved to have done this in the duster as well, but I didn't have enough. And I'm kind of iffy about the pattern. It's definitely dark. There is some black in there, but there's also a lot of chocolate brown. And then there's like this pink color that every now and again pops in. There's the colors showing up a little bit. And then there's some orange. I mean, these definitely aren't necessarily the colors that I typically go for, but I had it in my stash, and I thought this velvet one popped up on Pinterest. Obviously it's solid, but I'm like, oh my gosh, a velvet duster would be amazing. Again, I didn't have enough fabric to do the duster length on this one, but actually, the pattern you can also do sleeveless. You could do like a long duster sleeveless jacket, but when I was making this one, I was checking, they'd made some changes to the patterns. They made the sleeves a little bit wider, the bicep a little wider. So this was the first version. So the sleeves are a little tighter on this version than they are on the final version, which I actually really appreciate and love. But anyway, I really wanted to test the sleeves. So I needed to keep the sleeves on this one. So I just made the long version so I could get it out of my yardage. But I really do love the velvet jacket, and I'll post some footage of me wearing it. But yeah, skinny jeans and a tank top, and then this is just your topper. And what, just rock it. It's interesting and it's kind of fun. So I was very pleased that this was a fabric I would never have bought for myself, but I got it free. It was in my stash. It's kind of luxe. And so, yeah, I think that that's going to get, it was good pattern testing fodder, and I think that it will get some wear. So, cause I was, again, very pleased with how it turned out, and my son likes to he walks by me, I've got it on, and he likes to, pet the velvet. He's very tactile, that one. So anyway, those are my Dionne dusters, or Dionne cardigans, I guess. I made two of them again, one in the duster and one in the long length, both view B. I've not made view A yet, but again, those sleeves are amazing, and the pockets. So it's just a matter of how many cardigans does one really need in their wardrobe. I mean, you have to draw the line somewhere, but it's a fantastic pattern. So it's on sale today, so definitely go check that out. And I'm not 100%, I would assume that I'm filming this on Tuesday, so the pattern hasn't been released yet. It is released today, though, as you're seeing this. It's released on Black Friday, and I would assume that they're gonna have a sale with it, because they normally do release patterns with a sale. So just definitely, just go hit the link, go over there and check it out, and have a look. But Mac made a whole bunch, and Katie both made a bunch of wonderful samples for this pattern. They're the two ladies that are behind the So Altered Style label, and it was just a really great pattern testing experience. So if you're in the market for a good cardigan pattern. I highly recommend this one. And again, as far as gifts go, it'd be great. I mean, you don't take a lot of fitting, and it would be a good one to whip out some really beautiful knits and make some people some toppers if you'd like, as we approach the holiday season, because these things do sew up super quickly. All right, that's all I've got for today. Again, someone had asked me what my plans for Black Friday shopping were. I do not go out into the fray. That absolutely makes me extremely anxious. I've talked about my anxiety before, and I get social anxiety in large groups of people, like concerts and that kind of thing. So Black Friday shopping is a big no for me. I may get out on Saturday and do some small business shopping with my sister, just because we're going to be together, and that's always fun to do, just the two of us. And it's a little less crowded and that kind of thing, but I will not be shopping out of doors on Friday. But a couple I've noticed, and this is all I've gotten just so far. I'm just waiting for more deals to come up because, again, it's just, I'm filming this on Tuesday, but Arrow Mountain is having a sale, I think 20% off all their buttons. If you have never gone to their shop, I'm going to link them down below. Their buttons are gorgeous, and I've used them on a couple of my projects. Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. They're bamboo. She just does some really interesting, really cool shapes, and she's got other stuff too. She's got like little seam gauges, bamboo seam gauges, a little magnetic pin holder, you know, stuff like that. Just some really good stocking stuffers, really. So I'll link her down below too, because she's got 20% off through Friday. And then other than that, the only one that I've really heard of is Cashmerette, I think, has 30% off. Maybe Megan Nielsen, I also got an email from her. She's got 20 or 30% off all of her site as well. I'm sure there'll be many, many more coming in, but definitely sign up for newsletters if you haven't already, and start doing some trolling. I'm sure there'll be lots of announcements on Instagram as well. So if you're in the mood for some sale shopping, I guess, there you go. Oh, and one thing, Christy Russell, I've talked about her. She's the whole idea behind the module, the way that I sew. She is not a seamstress, but she is a stylist on YouTube, and she offers some online classes, and she actually has a body style class on figuring out your body style and then the best proportions, or even if you have a mixed body shape. She, I think, goes into that if you're more than one body shape, which I think I might be. Anyway, she's got a class, and it's on sale right now. It's like $150 for the online class, but you have access to it forever. And I think that there's like 4 hours of content there. And I'm very tempted to buy it just because in my quest for creating a better wardrobe, I like to know the rules and how to properly dress for my body. So then I can make the decisions on what rules I want to break, and what rules I find just make getting dressed easier. So we'll see. I'm also tempted to use some Christmas money and get her color analysis done, because she does that online as well. Not right now, maybe after Christmas. Just the body type class is on sale, I think, for Black Friday. But anyway, with my hair color change, I feel like my colors have changed a little bit. So I thought that might be kind of interesting. Okay, that's all the babble I have for you today. We've got part two. Part two. So I get so confused because I have filmed part 3 and I'm currently in editing part 3, but you won't see that for a whole nother week. So, because I'm still making the jacket and filming it as I go along. I think it's going to be 4 parts, maybe 5, for the sew along of the V1643. So part 2 will be up on Sunday, and that one's already up and already ready to go. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye!